I'm in my closet because little Erica needs to be in her closet. So we're going to do my reading from in here because I feel very safe and cozy. And I really feel like that's needed right now. Like, I was about to say soft spaces, but I meant to say small spaces. You could be feeling the need to just kind of like hibernate, hole up. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, the energy's pretty low today in the collective. Spirit, what does this collective need to know today? I keep hearing dowsing rods. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of those dowsing rod videos. Finding water. Finding replenishment is coming through. Seven of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. Operator reverse. Oh, hello. Threw it right on the ground. Reverse. And the Empress. This collective, yeah. Your energy is so important right now, but you are in this very weird place, this very liminal place, 818 on the clock. This space of being in between. You could feel really disconnected from your environment right now. Spending more time alone, feeling like you cannot talk to the people around you. Maybe actually getting into like almost like altercations. I'm seeing that the environment around you is just getting very uncomfortable. Very, I'm seeing like cactus needles. Maybe cacti are important, but just feeling very disconnected, uncomfortable, and this is by design. And I really am feeling that this collective, you are not going to be allowed back where you are right now. Once you leave this space, once you leave these people, whether it's family, friends, a job, a state, a country, you're not allowed to come back. And Spirit is, I'm hearing your entire spiritual team is, I really just see like a nest full of needles. And my left hand just started itching. So this is a place where you've been very comfortable for a while. There's a time of comfort, and over time things started to bother you that maybe didn't bother the old you, and it's because you're no longer in alignment with where you are now. And I'm seeing burning bridges. So Spirit is really going to have you cut off contact with a lot of people. A lot of relationships are going to crumble within the next 6 to 9 months, and it's because you're not allowed to come back. I'm hearing there's no take backsies. So you asked for this change, you asked for this alignment, you asked for this ascension. I'm hearing great divide. So there's coming a time where there's about to be a huge line of demarcation between different, how do I want to say this? I'm hearing calibers of energy. So almost like a separation between those who are awakened and those who are asleep. And if you're seeing this message and you align with this message, you are an awakened being. You could be noticing new moles. You could be noticing that you are more in tune with your intuition, knowing things before they happen, like having a feeling and then having that thing happen because you had the feeling, or like after you have the feeling. You could be having your gifts come online, like some of your clairs coming online. Taste is really significant. Being able to taste things really vividly, or tasting things you've never had before. You could also be experiencing your ancestors asking for certain offerings, like if you have a craving for something you wouldn't normally have. And it's because, if you're seeing this video, it's because you have done so much internal work. And I don't just mean within this timeline, this time period. This is a collective of people who've been doing a lot of spiritual work over several lifetimes. And we are in one of the many culminations. So I'm seeing like kind of like a graph, like up and down, up and down. This is one of those up periods where a lot of the work that you've been doing for the last couple of generations or however long is coming to a point of like testing. Jesus is really significant and other ascended masters, but Jesus is popping out quite a bit. Yeah, it's like your gifts are being honed, they are being strengthened so that you have more work to, there's more work that you can do. Like there's more work to be done, and you just weren't ready before. In the previous timelines, it wasn't about doing the work, it was about being prepared for the work. And so now you are ready to do the actual physical work. And you're being called to separate. You're being called to pull away. 555 on the timer. And I keep seeing like a book shutting and before and after. And I have a really just like a sad energy on my chest. Just like I want to cry. But I just don't feel like I can like let the tears go. So like it's like a weird in between space. It's almost, I almost feel hangry. It's so weird. Yeah, it's just, you're being called to separate, and Spirit wants to encourage you to tap into that feeling of aloneness and cultivate a deeper relationship with yourself, because that is what's going to keep you stable and grounded. Your relationships with other people, I'm hearing, will always let you down. People are imperfect. They're never going to meet your expectations. So it's important to take back whatever power that you've given to others, take it back for yourself, because you're going to need all of that power. There, of course, will come a time period where you are realigning with, people who are on your same timeline, people who share your same beliefs. This is just not the time for that right now. Right now, it's about like being alone, being in your hermit phase, getting used to the stillness. 717 on the timer, and my phone just said back online. Yeah, it's like you're coming back online after being asleep for a very long time. And you could have been awakened before and then fallen back asleep, and now you're being awokened, goodness gracious, awakened again. But it's going to be a lonely road, and you really only have you right now. So make sure you like you. Make sure you are being honest and true to yourself. We're no longer making ourselves uncomfortable to make other people uncomfortable. Let them know when they piss you off. Let them know when they are coming at you crazy. It's don't be afraid to express how you feel, because you don't want to make someone else upset. There's so much strength in your voice, so much 808 on the timer. Yeah, there's so much strength in your self-expression. So it's really important to tap into that. Oh. Jesus is coming through really heavy. In the next video, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to reach out to him through my pendulum, and I'm going to ask some questions. Yeah, my hand's itching a lot. I'm definitely receiving like a lot of downloads right now. Like I feel hot all of a sudden. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. There's not going to be a Lenormand reading today. I just don't have the will. So sorry, subscribers. There will be one tomorrow though. And is there anything else, Spirit? I keep hearing collection. You're being collected, you're being grouped, you're being separated. There's like a sorting process that's happening right now. So yeah, see me in part 2 if you'd like to learn more. Okay, I love you guys.